Hey, this is Jonathan, and this is
Zach.
And we're
with
the shit.
Yes, sir. Jonathan, how are you today, my man?
You know, I'm pretty decent. Today's been kind of a weird day.
Weird day? Explain.
I don't know. I just wake up, see Joker, try to do this podcast, and then we each ate China Max.
It's a Panda Express. You know, we're eating pandas, and it's Express. Like, you know, FedEx, but Panda Express.
Okay.
They stand them alive in the back. We ate their shit. Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
I know, it is pretty rad. How was Joker, Jonathan? How would you describe that movie?
Do you want to do Joker? Do you want to just talk about Joker real quick?
We should talk about it, so we just saw it. And that's
we
all
could
I've
do
been
like
thinking
a
about
first
all day.
impressions, then we could do later.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty fucked. It's pretty good, though.
It's pretty fucked up. You know, like, no spoilers, of course. But, like, just the origin story of just how shit happened might be the best origin story I have ever seen in a comic book movie. Would you agree?
Well, I would say, so usually with origin stories, if it's not done well, is usually just like, oh, we have to like they're paying by the numbers so they can get to the good part. Mm-hmm. Like, this just is the movie. It's not like they do the origin story, then they do the rest of the movie. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just a story about the Joker. So I wouldn't even call it an origin story. I would just say it's his own, like, standalone thing.
Fair enough. But, man, dude, Joaquin Phoenix, man, as the Joker.
It was a really good performance.
That might be my favorite performance in a comic book movie, period.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck. His laugh is fucked up. It's fucking good.
It sounds like he's in pain most of the time when he's doing it.
He's so sad.
Yeah.
The entire time, and he just keeps laughing.
Yeah.
He just keeps fucking laughing, and everyone's fucking mean to him.
There's actually, I guess this would have to go to the spoilers part, but this isn't really a spoiler. What I'm gonna say. Remember when they were in the comedian place, and like he's in the audience listening to the, he's laughing at all the parts that nobody else is.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I think that was a pretty good detail, especially considering what happens later on.
And then he fucking starts laughing when other people start laughing. He's like looking around and shit, making sure it's okay to laugh. It's pretty fucking good. What do you think about the ending, Jonathan? Wasn't it fucking crazy?
It's pretty wacky. I think you overhyped it a bit.
It's pretty fucked up, Jonathan.
it's a little fucked, yeah.
But it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I was mostly, like, just really uncomfortable throughout, like, the first half.
Yeah.
Like, that had me on edge the entire time.
He's gonna fucking snap at any moment, and he finally fucking did.
Yeah.
You know, those fucking 3 guys in the subway? Fuck those 3 guys. Oh my god, they're so good. They're such good people. No, they're not. They're really not good people. But even though...
Dude, are you going Joker?
I'm about to pull it. Like,
are you going Joker, dude?
Just like, they got on the fucking talk show at the end, and the guy's like...
We're going into spoilers now.
He's like, you should have done that. You should have done that. You know, those are good people. Those are good men. Smart, educated men. Dude, they were not smart. They were fucking mean. A smart person wouldn't do that. Let's be fucking real. A smart person would never do that. A wise person would never do that. Smart person, I don't know. I'm talking out my ass right now, Jonathan. Yeah. But, Joaquin Phoenix killed it. I can't believe the person who made The Hangover, like, directed The Hangover.
What?
He directed
The Hangover?
All 3 of them.
He made this movie?
Yeah. Did a pretty good job.
What the fuck? Has he done anything else?
No.
What? So they're just like...
Mind blown, right?
They're just like, hey, guys, you know, you directed all 3 Hangovers.
Yeah, hey, Todd.
We are going to give you the Joker.
Yeah, we want you to do it. We think you're a pretty cool guy. We like, you know, your movie, The Hangover Part 2, is really fucked up. We want you to make the Joker movie. And, you know, make it for the kids.
Yeah, dude, make it relatable.
Yeah, relatable for everyone. Everyone in the fucking world.
I'm gonna say, this movie is a little hashtag relatable, if you know what I mean.
I wouldn't say it's relatable. It just opens your eyes to people who just, you know, they just get fucked by everyone.
Yeah.
And not in the good kind of fucking, the bad kind of fucking. Like the type of fucking that, you know, someone pulls a fucking bed sheet over your head and just skull fucks you until you can no longer take it anymore. That's the type of fucking is received. but it's not pleasurable at all. It's more of a deathly fucking. It's like Go-To just fucking Batista bombs your bitch ass through a 360 no scope across the fucking map
Yeah.
for all your life. And then you finally you're done. And then you fucking, you know, anarchy.
Yeah.
Straight anarchy. But that's all we're gonna say about the Joker, you know? Right? Any more thoughts? Initial thoughts?
I would say I would definitely want to sit on it because there's obviously a lot of like different themes and like even metaphors throughout the
Yeah.
whole movie
Yeah,
that
for
I
sure.
would need to like have time to think about and also watch again because
Definitely one we need to watch again.
yeah, that's why I would want to watch. Remember when we watched Millennium Actress? Mm-hmm. I definitely want to watch that one again so I can pick apart the metaphors that are in that movie and sort of dig into what the movie actually means. And again, same with Joker.
Yeah. Me too. But what else has been on your agenda lately, Jonathan?
Oh, my agenda.
Yeah, what's on your agenda?
I mean, something a little called Costco Baby.
Yeah, Costco baby. That's the fucking move right there because, you know, sometimes you just gotta move on from places. And
Yeah.
you gotta, you know, spread your horizon.
You gotta not work at the movie theater for another year and just move on.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, I've told you guys about the move I'm gonna be making.
Slimehouse too. Be fucking.
Yeah, Slimehouse 2 in Boston.
Everybody fucking knows, Jonathan. We know. It's cool. I'm happy for you. I'm proud. I'll visit you one day. But we fucking know.
I remember at work you were like getting pissed at me because I kept on saying it.
Yes.
Like, that's all you've been talking about for 3 weeks, Jonathan. We know.
You're going to Boston. I'm fucking jealous. Knock it off. But I am happy for you, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Would be
Well,
shitty
if
ass
it
Kentucky.
happens, fuck Kentucky.
For more than you.
Kentucky sucks.
That was hot. That burp.
Thank you.
You know, I like feet, but I also like burps too.
No. 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 No, that's not. No.
Okay.
The Joker wouldn't even laugh at that.
Okay, so why are we here today, Jonathan? This podcast.
Well, you wanted, because we were like, let's do a podcast.
Yeah.
And you wanted, like, this today to be like an introduction.
Introduction to a podcast.
Yes.
What's the podcast about?
I want it to be whatever the fuck, but you want it to be more centric on media. And I'm fine. Like, I'm fine whatever you want.
So, you know, a free loosing, or free
Range.
free
but
range.
is mostly about media.
Yeah, films, books, TV shows,
Yeah.
stuff like that, and just random shit that we want to talk about, whether it's fucked up or you know, something relatable,
Like the Joker.
like the Joker.
That's very hashtag relatable.
Hashtag stop hashtagging. But yeah, this is introduction. Jonathan, do you want to start? Tell me something a little bit about
A
yourself.
little about myself.
What was the first thing? What was the first piece of media where you're like, man, this is some good ass shit right here?
Oh, dude. So I guess we're going like doing a whole story like, my grandmother got married to Thomas Marthin in 1847. Like we're just going all the way back.
No, what was the one thing you saw? If it was a movie, if it was a TV show, if it was a book.
Several things.
What was the thing where you're like,
So,
man, there's
this
people
would
behind
either-
this, artistic,
Oh,
trying
right.
to say something about whatever the fuck they're saying.
I think it all started with actually the way that films were made. Because when I was a wee lad, I would bored out of my fucking mind. We didn't even have TV. So, like, I would just be like, you know, the movie ended and it's still on the DVD menu. A lot of times I would go through the menu and go to the behind the scenes and figure
too.
out how.
I did that.
Yeah. Like, I've watched, like, hundreds and thousands of hours of behind the scenes, like, from DVDs. And you would just find, like, how shit was made. Like, fucking Star Wars, how
Fucking
that
Star
shit.
Wars, yeah.
Watch the behind the scenes for like any like pre-CGI movie, especially something like Star Wars. That shit's insane. Like how animated movies were made.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Awesome.
I
fucking
think
cool shit.
It really started with the method
Yeah.
of how it was made. And there's like obviously pieces of media that I really liked as a kid. There's like Star Trek, like Star Wars, SpongeBob was a huge like, oh, I love SpongeBob.
Dude, SpongeBob was the shit in the 2000s.
It was with the shit.
It was with the shit in the 2000s, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you could not be a kid and not like SpongeBob in the 2000s.
Yeah, it's fucking good.
Especially in like 2000, between 2004 and 2007. That was some great times for SpongeBob.
I'm trying to think of how my passion developed.
I'll tell you about me.
Yeah, you go into you.
So, when I was a wee lad, as we all were, I saw a fucking movie. I saw Wall-E in the fucking theater.
Oh shit, I was excited for that.
Dude, there's a scene in Wall-E. I don't know if when he goes up into space, the fucking like ship takes off.
Yeah.
And then he's just like traveling, and he sees all the stars, and then he like puts his like claw, and it goes through that blue shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. I forget.
Yeah.
I can't think of it right now. But when I saw that as a kid for the first time, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Fucking lit. And then I was like 10, and I just really wanted to know more about, just I knew the movie was about something other than a fucking robot and another robot falling.
Yeah, you wanted to dig deeper into the meaning.
Because I knew Wall-E is about more than just robots, pretty much. It's, it's fucking good. It's fucking great. Pixar's great. Wall-E's great.
Yeah.
But another movie that I saw, I was a freshman in high school, and we watched 12 Angry Men in my class. And I was like, damn.
That's a good movie.
It's a good fucking movie.
I saw that like a couple years ago for like the second-ish time, because I saw it when I was like a fucking microscopic being.
Yes.
But then I saw it again. I was like, oh yeah, it's a good-ass movie.
Yeah. One of the only movies I consider to be flawless.
Really?
Like, just like everything about it. Fucking perfect.
I wouldn't consider anything flawless.
It's fucking perfect. What could you change? It's short and sweet. Each character's, there, and they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Well, it's more of a, like a philosophical, like... Mm-hmm. I don't know. I would have to go all into it.
Yeah. But Wall-E and 12 Angry Men for me.
Yeah.
And then, I was a big fan of fucking Breaking Bad when that ended. I was like, damn, it's pretty fucking good. That was like when I was a freshman in high school when that shit ended. Big fucking fan of BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Ever since those, that's pretty much what got me into media.
There was a tipping point for me in terms of what I shifted into. So, like, again, I started watching, like, movies regularly and stuff like that.
I'm sure everyone would.
Going back and watching older movies and stuff like that. But when I was 14, that's when I decided to start learning how to draw.
Oh, shit.
That's also when I got into anime. Dude, anime!
Anime's fucking lit.
Yeah.
What's your favorite anime?
Fuck, I hate when people ask what my favorite thing is. There's some good ones. There's like Akira. There's like Evangelion. Oh, what are some other ones?
Ghost in the Shell?
I'm not really a big fan of Ghost in the Shell.
Really?
Yeah, I've told you this. Let me think of another one.
Oh, yeah, you did. Fuck.
What? I could probably make a list later of ones I like. I can't think of it. I'm having a brain fart right now.
Miyazaki, of course.
Oh, yeah. All those movies are great.
Every movie's good.
Let's talk about Ghost in the Shell, because I've told you that it's actually feel the same way that about Ghost in the Shell that I feel about Blade Runner.
Blade Runner's my favorite. One of my favorite
is that I really like them aesthetically.
Yeah, there's a lot of ideas.
But I don't enjoy them as movies very much. It just doesn't really
Fair enough.
drag me in. Like I don't really connect it that well. I don't know. I just don't really like it that much. I'll probably have to watch them again to make sure. But I don't know.
I rewatched Blade Runner a few weeks ago for like the third time.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, the third time I watched it, I was like, yeah, this movie is pretty fucking great. I can see why everyone says it's a classic, why there's so much hype around it. And like you said, aesthetically, the music, everything, like the directing, the shots, everything just looked so good, but the story finally hit me the third time I watched it.
Maybe it would hit me the third time I watch it.
It's really cool, the relationship you have with a film. Because the movie's a totally different, totally same thing all the time, unless there's new cuts and shit. But, like, you're a different person. So I think it says a lot about a fucking movie that is a classic, and you watch it for the first time, and you're like, I don't know about that. and you watch it again. You're like, okay, and you watch it again. You're like, wow, that's something else. That's truly remarkable what they did years ago.
Yeah.
Anytime a movie or a fucking TV show or a fucking book, whatever the fuck it is, does that, it's impressive. It's very fucking impressive. Or music is the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's just a given.
Yeah.
Like, as you evolve as a person, as your tastes change,
Tastes
you
do
become
change.
smarter or you become dumber as
Fuck,
time goes
so many dumb
on.
people. So many fucking dumb people.
You're just gonna view a movie differently.
Yeah. I know what you mean. So, like, why did we decide to do this podcast, Jonathan? What was the thing?
I think
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
Wanted to do a podcast for the sake of doing a podcast.
I have a different answer than that, but that's a good answer.
Also for so that you can make something.
Okay, facts.
Facts and logic.
I'll tell you, I have my answer. We're two fucking nerdy guys
Yeah.
who work at a motherfucking movie theater. And all we do when we talk about, like, when we're working, all we talk about is movies
Yeah.
and media.
Well,
No.
we also talk shit on people, but you know.
Yeah, we talk shit. We talk shit about everything. But, like, that's, like, the real conversations we have are about movies and movie ideas and the themes that movies bring out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the process of making films. That's, like, the real conversation.
Shit.
So when we get together, not in work, we talk about fucking movies still.
Yeah.
So it only made sense we had a podcast
I think we've had
dedicated to movies, stuff like that, media in general.
Yeah, and we've also had a lot of like entertaining conversations that would make for like good podcast material.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. You know? Talking shit about movies. What's your fucking... Okay, what's the worst thing a movie can do?
I guess it would be just to be as boring as fucking possible.
Yeah.
Like, there's obvious things where a movie can be like offensively bad or like,
Like the ideas and shit, racist,
Yeah.
sexist, all that.
well, not even that. Like, you just watch it and it's just like like you're in pain because it's just a painful like
And then it
you know
hits
like
you.
like you're watching Thanksgiving 3 and then you pause it and it's halfway through the fucking movie and you just want to fucking shoot yourself.
Then it hits you that the people
I
who
feel like-
made these bad movies are more often than not
I-
making a lot of money making this shitty fucking movie.
Yeah, and I feel like that's like that's not necessarily separate, but like it's a different.
Like Truth or Dare, 2017. Fuck that shit. Or 2018.
It's like a different
Piece of
thing
shit.
from like the sexist and racist thing because that's like that hurts you on a different level.
Yeah.
But like what I'm talking about is like the fundamental, just like
I know what you mean. Truth or Dare is the worst movie I've ever seen. 2018, Blumhouse, ruined everything. My existence for about almost 2 years at this point has crumbled. My entire fucking being. I'm depressed. Slender Man's just as bad. Slender Man's worse because Slender Man's fucking boring.
yeah, it's boring, so it's bad.
Yeah.
I think that is probably
Truth or Dare's fucking stupid, but it's funny in like a stupid
Honestly,
fucking way.
like yeah, exactly. Like to be bad but like painful is interesting. But to be bad and boring is the fuking worst.
Yeah, like just
Like, because you can't even think about it. Like it's like you're literally in limbo. Like when you're in
it feels
pain-
like you're falling down the stairs for like 2.5 hours when you watch that shitty movie.
I mean, it's like the
just
pain,
keep
the one
falling.
that,
You're like, oh my
the
God.
movie that's painful, it's like you're in hell, and the movie that's boring is like you're in purgatory.
You never go anywhere.
Yeah,
It's like falling down a never-ending flight of stairs.
yeah.
You never hit the bottom, man. It's fucking deep.
I hate movies.
I love movies, man. What you
Nah.
talking about? There's some great shit. Even a overblown action movie that's not terrible, but it's just like, we've seen it all before. Like, I respect them from fucking
Like
making
Marvel movies. Oh shit!
it. Boom, 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 shots fired. No, like, I respect it. You know, I respect the hustle.
I can respect it. I just think they need to make
There's
more
like
interesting.
thousands of people who make those fucking movies.
Yeah.
There's only like 2 people who write them too, which is the funny thing about it.
I feel like with Marvel movies, a small percentage are like like pretty good to really good,
Yeah.
and most of them are mediocre.
And some of them are fucking bad. Iron Man 2, Thor: The Dark World.
A couple of them are bad.
Like, just fucking bad.
The thing is like, couldn't they make the writing better?
I just saw the
with
Joker
all
movie today.
Yeah,
and that's it.
like with all the resources
they
that
definitely
they
can.
have, like, couldn't they just like make the writing better?
I mean, they have enough. It's fucking Disney. They have enough fucking money. They own everything. I'm
I
sure they
guess
could
it's
find a good writer.
intentionally sort of bland storytelling. So
they find a formula that audiences like, and they can keep making
yeah.
this a different movie with a different character, a different villain, with that pretty much same fucking formula. That's it.
I mean, that's what I liked about a bit about like Infinity War and Endgame is that they're like trying to do something more.
Yeah.
I like both of those movies.
I
think those
Infinity
are
War a lot
probably.
more.
I think they are bloated and long movies.
Endgame's bloated
like-
and long. Infinity War, it fits fine with me.
With Infinity War, it was the first time I was like, wait a minute, this movie has themes.
Yeah.
This Marvel movie has like it has themes.
It's the villain, man. The villain's cool. Thanos is a badass.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of... I didn't see where he's coming from. I didn't see where he's coming from. I wanted to end
I
that.
wish they just did more stuff with themes though.
I agree. Because there's... I don't know. I don't want to say anything anymore about the Joker movie, but there's more themes in that movie than Marvel's ever put out.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
22,
I would have to
21
just
movies?
dissect it, but like, it's a lot of stuff like how society just like destroys people
Yeah.
and like creates basically monsters.
Society makes the monsters. And we can talk about the ending of the movie, but I want to save that for a real Joker-themed podcast coming up. But
Dude, we had to be wearing clown.
I'm not wearing a fucking clown mask for a podcast that has no video.
No, I didn't say clown mask. I said clown makeup.
That's even worse.
I'd be wearing makeup.
That's hot.
I'd be the full suit,
That's really hot.
and I'd do the laugh.
Not gonna lie though, man. In the movie, like his costume when he was like dancing and shit, it's a pretty cool costume.
It's
I'm not gonna
fucking
lie.
great.
Like,
It's a great costume.
I don't like clowns, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
The entrance at the end of the movie,
it's awesome.
it's fucking amazing. Does the fucking twirl?
Yeah, the fucking and he makes out with the bitch at the end. The old woman. And
By
then
the
he
way,
sits
we
down.
said there weren't going to be spoilers, but
I don't give a fuck.
minor spoilers, I guess.
If you haven't seen the movie yet, then it's your fault.
Get fucked. Dab.
Don't throw dabs on podcast.
Dab.
No, Jonathan. The dab's hurting.
Damn.
Oh God, that hurt my
I'm
spleen.
going Joker on you guys.
It's okay. It's okay. So, Jonathan, I love you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Because I wanted someone to do this with who was more outgoing, you know?
Then you are?
Yeah. Just, I
Okay.
think you are. You don't really give a fuck about what people think.
You know,
I
that
like
is
about
true. Like, I feel like you're pretty good podcast material, but, like, what are the other people that could, like, be complimentary to you that we know?
you. Yeah. I mean, some of them just don't really have much to say. Or they don't want to say much. They might
Yeah.
have a lot to say, but they just don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what the fuck you say because no one really gives a shit in the long run.
Probably not.
Yeah. So, you know, podcast about, you know, movies, media in general. You know, that's it.
Is that it?
That's it, Jonathan. How was it? How was the first one? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking fun.
As we do more, we can loosen up and, like,
Yeah, as we do
get
more,
deeper
we
and
didn't.
longer conversations. I guess this is like the first test episode. This is it.
We can get more focused conversations about, I don't know, certain genres, directors.
Oh wait, we have to say bye. Bye.
Peace out. And we are Jonathan and Zach.
With the shit.
Boom, boom, bang, bitch.